Need to dig deeper into the values in your models? You can create calculated measures based on existing measures and dimensions, formula functions, and variables in the Calculations workspace. To create a calculation, you can define the name, description, and other relevant details in the Properties panel. This includes settings such as unit type, scale, and number of decimals. Here in the Formula Input area, you can construct the formula for your calculation using existing measures and dimensions. You also have access to a wide range of functions, along with a list of standard operators. You can select a function to see more details, and you can double-click to add it to your formula. In your formula, you can press Ctrl or Command plus space and start typing to see all relevant functions and objects from within the Formula Input panel. Here you can create calculations based on existing measures and dimensions, such as a restricted measure that excludes orders that were delivered on time. You can check the validity of the formula by checking the format. As each new calculation is defined, the actual value for the measure displays in the Preview panel at the bottom of the window. You can reuse calculations in other formulas. For example, you can define the name and settings for a calculated measure to show late deliveries as a percentage, where the formula divides your original restricted measure by the count of total orders. You can also create and use variables in your calculations, which act as placeholders that users can then set the value for when they're visualizing the calculation. To create the variable, define its name, choose either a number or a value from another dimension, and set the default value. Once the variable has been saved, it can be used in a formula like any other object. This example is a calculation that evaluates the impact of reducing the number of days it takes to ship orders, where the variable is used to replace a fixed value. If you want to see the measure broken down by other dimensions, you can add them to the preview as you would in a standard table widget. After you've saved your new measures, you can see how variables in your calculated measures work by creating or opening a story based on the model, where you can edit the prompt. To learn more about formulas, variables, and calculations in models, check out the links in the description and try it for yourself today.